Taurus, and welcome to your December 2017 general reading. I do my love reading separately. They'll be out in a few days, so just give me a minute. Quite a lot of discs cards. 1, 2, 4. 4 majors. Wow, okay. 1 water card. A bit of emotional confusion here going on, to tell you the truth. Taurus. Your additional major is Temperance card. Balance, emotional balance. It's also about connecting your mind and your heart. Okay, so getting this balance. Sometimes it's about balancing the opposites. Working together to create more balance, essentially. Now you start the month. There's a little bit of confusion here, this 7 of Cups. It can sometimes mean having choices to make. Not quite sure what the next step is about. If that's the case, I'm getting it definitely financially, but definitely around your relationship. So I might pull you another card. But as you can see, there's choices to be made. Some of these choices are just rubbish, and some of them are real genuine. There's a rainbow here. It's with the King of Pentacles, so this can be around a person, or it can be around the very practical, earthy matters of your life. If it's a person, stereotypically, he'd be an earth sign, male or female. Or I think, Taurus, there might be a little bit of confusion around work, practical matters of your life. I'm going to keep shuffling. So what you most want is the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is someone who's been working really hard to build a new life, a new foundation, a whole new crop, yeah? But she's in process, so everything's not ready to pick yet. So there might be a little bit of financial issues here. And you're waiting for some new things to be created, for some new things to happen, okay? But this is about being steadfast and patient, because that is going to grow, but it grows one stage at a time, Taurus, actually. I want more relationship cards for you. Now, what's actually going for you is the 4 of Discs. So you might be preserving what you've got. You might be working hard to build your security. So these 2 cards are very related. None of them represent not having enough, but they're both cards about preserving. Some of you might be saving up for a house. You're building a new career. There's an energy around that, really. So you might be a little bit cautious financially in December, Taurus. Crap month for it in December. You know what it's like. Now, what's blocking you a little bit is the 6 of Discs. So the 6 of Discs has got loads of meanings. It's traditionally, I call it the healing card. I think all the 6s are. They're about peace being restored and harmony. Some of you might be waiting for news about a job. Some of you might be waiting on news around money. Maybe someone owes you money and you're waiting to get it back. Because the 6s are about balance and they're about harmony. So maybe there's something a little bit out of balance here. And I think if it is, it's around the very practical matters of your life. I'll come back to that, Taurus. This is almost, I need to know a specific question. Now, in your relationship house, you've got the Hanged Man. I'm going to pull you another card. The Hanged Man is about, again, very much like that 7, as a waiting energy. They're almost both the same card. It represents something that's about to happen, but you're in a period of waiting. So I'm going to pull you another card for your relationships. But isn't that interesting? You've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is about, first of all, I'm going to read it for you, Taurus. It's about you becoming emotionally calm, getting that little bit of centre within your own being, so you're not being controlled by other people's dramas. He sits on top of the water. So the water is our emotional life, and it's everyone else's emotions. So what I love the most about this Taurus is you're not allowing yourself to get pulled into other people's dramas. You're keeping your calm, or this is a water sign, male, female, or there's love here, but around this love in this person, you have to surrender control a lot. No one likes it, but the Hanged Man is someone who's on his road to enlightenment, and it's about allowing the person and the people in our lives to be who they are. Unless we're being violated, then you just get out, Taurus. But if not, it's about allowing people to be who they are without trying to change them. And it's about you keeping your emotional peace. Very interesting for the holidays. Around work and money, you get the High Priestess. I'm going to pull you another card for that too. The High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, being guided by source energy. It's about being full of spirit, basically, Taurus, okay? Being connected with spirit. I'm going to pull you another card here for money. It's about the ending of a chapter. It's been quite a tough chapter. He's about to put all this load down, but there's still a feeling of maybe you're tired. Maybe you need to replenish yourself a bit here, Taurus. Get a bit more filled up with that energy of the High Priestess, rather than struggling. We'll try as best you can to rest. I think there's definitely an issue here around your financial life, your security, as a period of waiting. It's been a bit of a struggle, but the struggle is coming to an end. Try and connect with yourself as much as possible, Taurus, really. In your inner life, you get the Justice card, which is about trying to restore balance. And you've got a 6 about your challenge card. So maybe both are speaking to some balance needs to be restored here. That High Priestess is speaking to that you need to rest. You need to replenish your... It's like you can't give to the world unless you're filled up yourself. So there's definitely a theme here of needing to take a rest so balance can be restored. Your outcome, first of all, is the 5 of Wands, and then the beautiful Sun card, which is absolutely a fantastic way to end the year. It's about joy, celebration, having fun with others, your light is shining. The 5s are always a little bit of stress, but it's inner stress, the 5s, to me. It's about feeling pushed and pulled. But then, Taurus, you move into the Sun card. It's about joy and happiness, celebration. There's a feeling for me, Taurus, your month is saying that you need to work to restore your balance on an internal level. Find some peace. Find some connection with source. The theme in your relationships is about not allowing yourself to get pulled into other people's dramas as much as possible, because we're all human, we all get triggered. But the King of Cups is about responding and not reacting, because he's got his little piece of calm. There's definitely a material issue going on here about waiting for something, and holding on to your resources is not a negative this month. That card's going for you, so you might feel the need to preserve what you've got, to look after the foundations of your life. But my bigger feeling for you, Taurus, is you need to replenish your energy. I think you've had a bit of a long old struggle with that 10 of Wands, particularly financially. You might be building a new career, and you need to work to restore your inner calm and your inner level. The biggest way to do that is not get pulled into other people's dramas. The outcome is beautiful, and keep emotional balance. I think, look out for my love readings in the next week, and we'll see what these two cards mean, because I really like where you're at emotionally there. There's an awful lot of calm. You're in control of your own emotional world, Taurus, okay? But there's definitely a feeling of needing to restore yourself, restore balance, restore calm. You got temperance twice, okay? The middle path, no extremities of behaviour, and that's exactly what the King of Cups means. Keep your emotional calm. There's financial issues working out. This is not about not having enough, but as a feeling of needing to preserve. Okay, Taurus, only you know what that card means. Okay, Taurus, I think I'm intrigued by your love readings. I love these cards. Okay, guys, I'll speak to you later. Bye.